Right there, everyone. People keep asking me where this spring is down here. Well, there's Hartley Ferry, the old crossing. Right, Sheerness over there, or Laysdale. Sheerness is over that way. And then, yeah, Hartley Ferry, near Orr. Hang on. Right. And then, where am I going? Hang on. Right, down here. That's it's natural spring. That's it there. Yeah, that's where we get our water there every week now. That's what we just come down here for. We get a lot of people coming down here now because of the tap water. It's you know, they're putting sewage water back through our thing. Yeah, so I mean, if you get a distiller, see what's left in your distiller afterwards. Hey, Lacey, it's madness. And now they're spreading all the sewage sludge on our fields. You know when you smell that horrible smell? That's what that is. And I've been on the farm and kicked off over it, but they said I should appreciate them making our food. I said, well, I don't appreciate you spreading my on the fields. You know what I mean? So things are happening, people are trying to come together and trying to come away from all of this because it's all corrupt and it's crazy what's going on. It is, but it might be good to come out of it all. Yeah, that's it, mate. Right. And there's your natural spring. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just making a video showing people where the natural spring is because everyone's looking, trying to find other sources of getting their water and everything. So, and then look, you see all the flowers and stuff. That's people leave there as they take the water and stuff like that. People come right away from London down to go to this one. Yeah, I've met them down here. Yeah. And that comes all the way from the mainland. Filters straight through there. All good. Yeah, nothing wrong with this. My daughter's been drinking it for, what's it, 5 years now, babe? Yeah. No, and then you hear about these bugs or what are in. I don't know if you heard on the news about the in different towns, they're not allowed to drink the water because there's some sort of bug or something in it, or something like that. Well, maybe it's because they're putting our sewage water through there. I mean, the thing is, they say they're treating it, but then you've got everyone's medication they're on. When they're flushing that through the system, is that getting rid of that? I don't reckon so. So then you've got people's medication and they put it back. They put fluoride in it, heavy metals in it. It's crazy. Yeah, that's it. But that does work. But to get a distiller, they're about £80 online. And what it does, all it does is you fill it up with water, then it steams it, comes up, and then it comes through a little filter into a jug, and then any crap that's in it stays in the pot. And that's it. But the thing is with that, it takes everything out of the water. With this, you've still got the nutrients and what, you know what I mean, the life force and all that in it, you know what I mean? Well, there's natural springs everywhere. If you can do a bit of research and that and find them, yeah, they're all there, but that's the thing, the government won't tell you where they are. I mean, look, that is a constant supply of water, that never stops. So, imagine, I mean, I don't even think that would supply everyone, but obviously if everyone comes down here, it'd be jam-packed. I mean, it just shows that's, you know what I mean, the water's there, and they make us pay for the other one, what they're putting the sewage through. I mean, the thing is, water is free, it's our natural resource, you know what I mean, and they charge us for it, it's crazy. But people are waking up to all of this now. It's good. That's the only way you're going to create change. Yeah, well, since COVID and all that, it's just woke loads of people up to really what's going on. And then, what's it? I've been speaking to people in America. I've met people who've come down here to meet me as well from York. Yeah, we've been on big protests in London. And there's loads of stuff going on. I mean, but this is not just happening in England. This is all over the world. Because basically, all our governments are corrupt and they're all controlled by the same people because they all sing the same tune, don't they? Yeah. And that's the truth of it. That's it. It's follow the money and you'll find out what's going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Exactly that. I'll just say one more thing. What made me laugh? You know, you get them billboards where they advertise on. Yeah. There was the bank, HBC or whatever it's. Yeah, and they got a black background with a hand like that, with strings coming off of it, yeah, like a puppet master, you know what I mean? And then it said, if an abuser controls your wealth, they control you. I thought, how blatant is that then? And that, I got a picture of it, that was insane wrong. I mean, it's mad. And they had it on the front of their bank, and they changed their hours, and I was queuing up there with people, and I put it out to you, I was going, look at that. If that's not telling you something, and now they're pushing us with digital currency. And what they've done is, they've lent so much money out, it's not physical, it's just numbers. That's why they always want you to transact all the time. That's why you're limited to how much you can draw out. I mean, you go there and ask for £1,000, they tell, oh, you might have to go to another bank, or you got to wait. So it's because they don't want you drawing it out. And then, so if it goes digital currency, they reckon 70% of people will not pay their mortgages because there's not enough physical money to bring in to be able to pay for it because they've lent so much, it's just numbers. So if they go digital currency, they can hide all their crimes in, can't they? Because it's just numbers. They just make it up as they go along. And if you look at your money, it's plastic. It's the cheapest material you can get. It's not backed by nothing, it's not backed by gold, it's not backed by oil no more. And if you see your change, get a magnet. Stick it in there, it's not nickel or copper no more. It's copper coated with iron, the cheapest material you can get there. It's mad. And that's what's... Exactly that, but we're not having that. That's it. Yeah, and will you get it? I mean, if I go out, it'll be on my feet. I won't be getting no mark, and all of that. That's why I'm going to the natural spring. I'm trying to grow my own food now, and you know what I mean, all of this. And that's what it's all about. And it's about, they've made us all not care no more. Think about number one, right, the material world. I mean, back in the day, when you look at, like, your generation, or the generation before you, everyone used to stick together. Everyone used to help each other. That's where we need to get back to. And that's it. And then when people stop worrying about what's going on in other countries or in another town, it's about your town. When you do that, then it'll have a knock-on effect, and that's when you start getting a change. That's in my opinion, anyway. Yeah, and there is things happening, because like even with our police officers now, they don't work for us no more. I mean, you get a bailiff come to your door, which is a civil matter, and then you ring the police because they're threatening, causing harm, distress and all that to you, of coming in your house and taking your property away. I mean, even they try to do it to me, taking my truck away. So how am I meant to pay anything if they're taking my livelihood away? You know what I mean? I need my truck to work, and they never took it anyway. But then the police won't come out to you, but they ring the police, and they come out and try to escort them into your house. So how are they? Them bailiffs are not paying them. We're paying them. So what's going on now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's just educating the police now, because there was a big thing in Maidstone, because there's lots of groups coming together now, and when people get attacked on their council tax, because council tax is all unlawful. People think you get put in prison for it. You do if you consent to it, or if you don't understand what's doing. But what it is you'll find that council tax is all done on one day. So everyone who's getting done with council tax will be all on one day. It's how a council hires out the judge and hires out the hall. and then all that money's going to them. So you need to ask the right questions. And if you was in there, I mean, I wouldn't go. Some people are not going, getting the verdict, then bringing up that court, and then asking them for the reference number. Because if you're a criminal, then it should be in the criminal files. There is none. They tell you to go back to the council. So you know what I mean. So, or if you go there, ask that judge if he's under his oath, because he has to tell you and he's not, because he's took some money to sit there for the council.
Yeah.
And this is all hidden from us, and it's all under maritime law. It's not law of the water, not the land. And this is where it's all changed. And it's through your birth certificate, because you got your birth certificate is when birth is birthing of a ship, right? You was born. Right, and you get 2 birth certificates. One is made you into a corporation, right, where you got a serial number, and they are trading off of you through all of your through your taxes, because you're taxing everything you do, and then when you've paid all your taxes and whatever money you manage to save, and then you want to give it to your children, when you die, they take another big chunk out of it, but you've already paid it. You know what I mean? So this is the system. But then you've got another birth certificate, is your born one, but that gets sent straight off to it goes into, I don't know, somewhere in London. So so people now are trying to get back to their original birth certificate, because if you look at anything you register, you lose ownership of it. So if I bought this car out of the car lot, it's mine. But then they make you register it there to put it on through the DVLA, don't they? But then you'll get a letter through the door. If you don't tax it, you lose it. So if it's yours, that's theft, isn't it? So, you know what I mean? This is all the tricks and everything they're doing to us. It's crazy, but it's true. Madness, isn't it? Knowledge is power, mate. That's what it is now. It's not, I mean, chains, they had us in chains, that was the slavery, but they've worked out a better way. They keep us in debt. So we're always paying all the time. They harvest our time and our energy into all this stuff. It's only created for them, it don't benefit us. We just run the rat race all the time. When you get back just about on track, you start it all again. Yeah. They put on the media, they put so much fear out there all the time. It's because everything is vibration, energy and frequency, right? And then we resonate. I mean, sometimes you can walk into a room and just feel that presence, you know what I mean? That's energy, that's frequency and that, yeah? So they know us better than what we know ourselves, right? And this is the thing, and what they do is try to put all that fear out there and all that, and it keeps us slow. It keeps us easier to control because we fear it. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think we come to this earth, right, to pay taxes, right, and well under them. I think we come here for an experience, and there's more after this. Because otherwise, if there's not, there's no point. I mean, that's the thing. What people have lost is what they're actually living on, what they're doing here, and who they are. You know what I mean? And that's it. I mean, you go to school and they just give you all this, we're on a spinning ball. But then they tell you when you look across the sea, that's the curvature, right? When the ship disappears. But then get yourself a decent camera and you can zoom that ship straight back in again. Your eyesight can only see so far. So if that was going over the curvature, even if you've got a decent camera, you wouldn't be seeing that ship, would you? Because it's gone over the curvature. It's all lies. It's all lies. NASA is full of, I won't say the word. But when you see that, I'd rather know than not know. You know what I mean? A lot of people are living in ignorance and would rather not know and just want to get on with but like I say, 4 years ago has been a great awakening for a lot of people. What's that? What would Tattoo say? Never live in fear. No, what's that? Yeah, never live in fear, truth will set you free. Yeah. No, it was just this. I got that about a year ago because of everything that's going on. And then if you seek for the truth, it will set you free, break your chains. And then I got a bit of a one where I find it quite funny, but on my back I've got exemption bullshit. Yeah, that's written on my back now. So that's it. Because that's what WhatsApp media and all it will do is keep you down and they just feed you loads of lies. And then we was born with the tools we already need. You've got 5 senses, you gut feeling. Go with that. They've made us not trust ourselves anymore. With your gut feeling and all that. Or like even with health and stuff like that. I mean, you know, yeah, exactly. I mean, this is the thing. If you look at all this health stuff they're telling us is good, any medication, grab the bit of paper behind it, pull it out and look at the side effects from it. So, and then anything natural, healing, you can't get hold of it. They make it hard for you to do. I mean, see here, when everyone's, over the last 4 years, a lot of people have been coming down here, they started sticking a sign up there, trying to scare people, saying, drink at your own risk. People, yeah, so what people was doing, just pushing it down. Because they're just trying to put fear into you. I mean, if the germ theory was true, we'd all be dead by now. I'll tell you one thing what I found out over the 4 years about germs and all that. You can't catch nothing. The only way you get ill is what you put into your body. So if you're eating crap, the flu is a detox. Because if you're breathing in crap, if you've been eating crap, medication what's not good for you, if you're getting a rash or sneezes on it, it's stuff coming down now. Because and where we're unique, our bodies in the summer is we got high metabolism in the summer, right? So then in the winter is when we slow down and our bodies react to that. And if you need a detox, is when, because normally it happens hard periods of winter, that's when you're very slowed down, and then you get the flu and all that. And don't take that, just ride it out, because your body is doing that because you need to get rid of that out of you. Ride it out, and then you're all right. You know what I mean? And that's it. Because otherwise, yeah. And this is why I believe there's more after death and all that. It's because how many people on this earth, right? And we all have a thumbprint, and everyone is different. Now that is amazing. That is unique, because each one of us are unique. That's it. And we just got to stop fearing who are putting all the fear on us. I mean, they make us they make it so we don't talk about death or anything like that. So we fear it. I mean, if you fear death, it makes you easier to control as well. If you believe there's something more after that, no one can do anything to you. Go on, do what you want. I'll go on the next level. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm a spiritual. I believe Jesus died for me. I believe it not just for me, but everybody. I believe he's alive, and I believe he's coming back. I think we're living in what biblical prophecy at the end of time. It talks about wars and rumours of wars.
I'm spiritual. I know I've looked right into all of that. I just think, I'm not saying like Jesus was not real or not, but everything's been turned upside down. The Bible has been written so many times, and I just think they tell you truth because they have to get consent from you as well. It doesn't matter how they get the consent, like with voting and all that. If they get the majority of you, then that's consent. But with the Bible situation, I just think it's them writ it and their agenda, and it's playing out. And we're manifesting it by believing it. But that's just my fault. But with Jesus and all that, and spiritual, I'm with all of that. I mean, it's not all bad out there, you know what I mean?
No.
I mean, if you go like how we just met, you're good people, I can see that. My daughter is, you know what I mean? We're all out there.
Yeah.
It's just, the thing is, what's controlling everything puts it all on the radio, on the TV and all that and everything. And then we got a subconscious mind, and we got a conscious mind. I mean, we're made to seem silly when we talk to ourselves, but that's how you work things out. That's how you create ideas, be creative and all that. You've got and they know our subconscious mind. that what they do is condition us to things through the TV and make us fear viruses and stuff like that. And our subconscious straight away thinks, because it can't read the physical world, if you know what I mean, but it takes everything in.
Yeah.
And then when danger happens or something, as soon as the virus is mentioned, they're like, your subconscious is like,
Alert.
yeah, alert, you know what I mean? And this is what we're being attacked on. But then when you start understanding that we've got that,
Yeah.
I mean, like you say, everything's from within. If you start looking from within, you will start finding the answers. And I believe in that. And I mean, wherever we come from, whoever made us, because we was created, you don't all over thumbprints just from a big bang, as they tell us.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look into how we was actually formed from the beginning,
Yeah.
it was like some sort of spark, wasn't it? And then the conscience came, and then here we are now. And then we're just, but then the thing is, as soon as we're born and come into this world, we're being attacked straight away with all their, and that's,
Yeah.
I mean, if everyone just stopped and let a child be born and let it just do its thing, it would find its way, because it's natural. It's natural to them. And that's like everything. Nature will always take its, you know what I mean? You can keep going, hammering it down, but it will still come back. You know? And if you look at it like that, that makes things positive, you know what I mean? Yeah, but that's what I mean. Yeah, and you look into all of them, and then the corporations where none of them have a name, so you can't put nothing to them, and then they go off in different names, and then you're like, right, you know what I mean? Yeah. Or if they get taken to court for harm to people and that, well, they've got so much money, they will fight you, and if they can't win, then they give you so much money that you do an out of court settlement, but the police have the power to carry on that if they've committed a fault, but they don't. I mean, if it was someone like us, we done an out of court, they'd carry on with it, but if you've caused harm or anything, then you should pay the penalty. It's just taking full responsibility of yourself and not having people do it for you. And then if you're causing harm to someone, loss or injury, and you're lying, then you have to deal with them consequences for when you get caught. That's simple as that. If you speak in truth and you don't wish no harm or loss to anyone, I mean, if everyone was like that, there wouldn't be no problems, would there? I mean, all these wars and that are only created by them through the media. I mean, if we didn't have a TV, we wouldn't even know none of this is going on. Yeah, so that's why I don't have a TV. I don't listen to it because I thought, I can handle it because I can see what's going. But no, it's still affecting me. So now I've got yes, and in your subconscious and all that. Then I started realising that, got rid of the TV. I mean, I don't even know any of this is going on until I might go past and watch TV, and then I'll just think, oh, but that's still going on about that. No, and that's why they just keep shouting the same words at you all the time. Anyway, I'm going to get my daughter home. And I'll still.